Hey everyone, good evening. So I wasn't going to go over this article because it's too obvious at this point what type of MK Ultra Manchurian this little man is. Um, First of all, before I even read the article, he's 23. 23, the scapegoat number. Yes, so that right there in itself, and the fact that he's being held at Twin Towers Correctional Facility. Yeah, no trade going on in his world. So, anyway, accused Dave Chappelle attacker Isaiah Lee reveals why he tackled comedian.
Welcome to the Jody Joe Show, where it's just Jody dropping straight jewels.
Subscribe to Jody's page. It is both intellectual and informative.
Go subscribe to Jody's page. Her videos are great.
It's off the wall, just like Michael Jackson.
The Los Angeles man accused of attacking Dave Chappelle said he was triggered by the comedian's jokes about the LGBTQ community and homelessness, as he insists he never wanted to harm anyone, especially the funny man. So, right here, you already know that he is somebody who suffers from some forms of PTSD, so he wasn't probably very hard to be triggered. In an exclusive jailhouse interview, Isaiah Lee told the Post that Chappelle should have been more sensitive when it comes to the jokes he cracks. I identify as bisexual, and I want him to know when what he said was triggering, Lee said Saturday at the Twin Towers Correctional Facility in Los Angeles, dressed in brown jail garb and sporting a sling on his right broken arm. I guess he's not an initiate, it's not the leg. But we'll just keep that joke, somewhere else. I wanted him to know that the next time he should consider first running his material by people it could affect. Are you kidding me, kid? Are you kidding me? Lee said he expected to have a good time at the May 3rd Netflix is a Joke show. He got caught in that net, that's for certain. But he grew angry and frustrated as Chappelle joked about his prior controversies with the LGBTQ community as well as homelessness. I'm also a single dad, and my son is 5, said Lee, 23, who at one point was homeless himself. It's a struggle, and I wanted Dave Chappelle to know it's not a joke. He said his breaking point came when another comedian in the show's lineup made a crude joke about pedophilia, which Lee said dredged up memories of his own molestation as a teen. See, so there you have it, more trauma upon more trauma. So it wouldn't be hard for this man to be triggered. The stunning takedown at the Hollywood Bowl was caught on camera, showing Lee charging at Chappelle on stage, knocking him over and fleeing before security grabbed him. It was a trans man Chappelle, who was not injured, joked to the crowd right after the attack. Oh gosh. Lee admitted that he was carrying a replica gun with a retractable knife inside the night of the alleged attack, but claimed he didn't have the weapon on when he charged the stage. Like, that makes it better. The wannabe rapper, who goes by the name No Name Trapper, and once put on a song about the Emmy-winning comic, said he always carries the weapon for protection because he is also a minor celebrity. The young dad, who was roughed up in the incident, is now facing 4 misdemeanor counts, including battery and possessing a deadly weapon with intent to assault. They spat on me and twisted me as if on purpose, he said of the security guards who left him with a broken arm and 2 black eyes. Well, at least this time they were smart enough to take him backstage and not do it publicly. Lee told the Post that he was molested at age 17 while under the care of the Department of Children and Family Services in Los Angeles. He also said he was in the process of trying to secure a place to live before he was nabbed in the Hollywood Bowl debacle. Asked about reports that he suffered from mental health issues, Lee said they were wrong and inaccurate. His lawyer, however, has said he is receiving mental health services. The viral incident has also led to more criminal charges against Lee. He was charged on Thursday with allegedly stabbing his roommate last year. The victim in that case identified Lee as his alleged attacker when the Chappelle incident went viral, prosecutors said. It was pretty much done, Lee said, about his criminal case involving Chappelle. But it went from me probably only doing 6 months in jail to having to do community service and living in a transitional home to probably 15 or more years in jail, he added, shaking his head. My son will be big by the time I get out. Still, he said he doesn't regret what happened because he saw it as an opportunity to speak out about homelessness, LGBTQ rights, and child sex abuse that oftentimes serves as fodder for comedians. Chappelle drew heat last year over his Netflix special, The Closer, in which he jokes about transgender women and defends controversial comments from author J.K. Rowling and rapper DaBaby about gay and trans communities. In the special, the outspoken comic cracked that he's joining Rawlings in Team TERF, the acronym for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminists, while slamming critics of DaBaby. A lot of the LGBTQ community doesn't know DaBaby's history. He's a wild guy. He once shot I'm not going to say that word. I'm not, and killed him. I can't believe it's in here. But I guess he quoted it, so that's why they shot him in Walmart, and then, oh my gosh, I stuttered really bad, in Walmart. On that, it's true. Google it. Nothing bad happened in his career, Chappelle says. He then quips, do you see where I'm going with this? In our country, you can shoot and kill but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings. After the alleged attack, Lee and Chappelle asked him backstage at the Hollywood Bowl where he did it, why he did it, not where he did it, why he did it. He told him, my mother and grandmother, who fought for his civil rights to be able to speak, would be upset at the things he was saying, Lee recalled. But Chappelle allegedly retorted, now your story will die with you, son. Oh my. But he's wrong, Lee insisted to the Post reporter. I'm sitting here talking to you about it. A rep from Chappelle did not return a request for comment. Well, that is not surprising now, is it? Not at all. So a Netflix spokesperson declined to comment on the record and referred the Post to the company's earlier statement. We care deeply about the safety of creators, and we strongly defend the rights of stand-up comedians to perform on stage without fear of violence. This is a sad, obvious case of triggered MK. I don't know what word to use after that for him. Anyway, that's all, folks.